Some places seem to have been shaped by time with an artistic touch, where every street, every landscape, and every flavor tells stories that span centuries. This is a country that thrives on culture, where past and present intertwine harmoniously, creating a setting that fascinates everyone who visits. A destination that is synonymous with beauty, tradition, and a passion for life. Here, each region reveals a unique identity. From majestic mountains to the deep blue sea, from bustling streets steeped in history to sun-kissed golden fields, everything forms a captivating mosaic. Culture is expressed in every detail, from impressive architecture to the masterpieces that adorn churches, palaces, and squares. And of course, gastronomy is a celebration in itself, where every dish carries centuries of tradition and authenticity. The history here is alive, present on every corner and in every tradition preserved through the ages. From the legacy of great civilizations to its influence on the world of art, fashion, and cuisine, this is a country that has always stood at the heart of Western culture. Festivals and celebrations keep ancient rituals alive, while museums and monuments safeguard memories of a past that continues to inspire generations. Every artistic expression, whether in painting, music, or architecture, reflects the creative and passionate spirit that defines this place. This is a country that touches the soul of those who visit. Its beauty is not only found in its landscapes and structures, but in the way its people live and share their traditions. There is an intense passion in every gesture, a joy in every encounter, a story in every street. It is impossible not to fall in love, for every detail here is an invitation to feel, explore, and immerse oneself in a one-of-a-kind atmosphere. This land is not just a destination, it is an experience that awakens all the senses. A place where history blends seamlessly with modernity, where art is everywhere, and where every meal is a celebration. Here, every visitor becomes part of the story, leaving not only with memories but with the feeling of having lived something truly unforgettable. If there is one place in the world that deserves to be explored with an open heart, this is the place. Rome is an open-air museum, where past and present intertwine at every corner. Walking through its streets is like reliving the grandeur of the Roman Empire while admiring the majestic Colosseum, feeling the sacred aura of Vatican City, and marveling at the Trevi Fountain, where the sound of water seems to whisper wishes into the wind. Every stone and every street holds centuries of history, making the city an unforgettable setting for any visitor. Venice is poetry in motion, a city where gondolas glide smoothly through its canals, reflecting the golden lights of sunset. St. Mark's Square, with its imposing basilica and the iconic campanile, exudes charm and romance. Narrow alleyways conceal secrets and surprises around every turn, transforming any walk into a unique and enchanting experience. The soul of the Renaissance pulses through every detail of this dazzling city. The Duomo, with its monumental dome, dominates the skyline, while the Uffizi Gallery holds artistic treasures that shaped the course of humanity. Crossing the Ponte Vecchio at sunset is an unforgettable experience, as the historic goldsmith shops glow under the golden twilight, creating a scene worthy of a Renaissance painting. Cinque Terre is a paradise sculpted between the sky and the sea. Its 5 colorful villages, Monterosso, Vernazza, Corniglia, Manarola, and Rio Maggiore, perch on dramatic cliffs above the Ligurian Sea. Winding trails connect them, revealing breathtaking landscapes and ancient terraced vineyards. Each village has its own distinct personality, yet they all share an indescribable beauty that leaves every visitor spellbound. Modern, vibrant, and sophisticated, Milan is the meeting point of history and innovation. The magnificent Milan Cathedral, with its Gothic spires seemingly touching the sky, is one of the most impressive architectural jewels in the world. In the legendary Teatro alla Scala, classical music resonates with the same intensity as the latest fashion trends in the luxury boutiques of Via Montenapoleone. And of course, no visit is complete without admiring Leonardo da Vinci's iconic masterpiece, The Last Supper, one of the greatest legacies of Western art. Nestled in the green heart of Umbria, Perugia blends historic charm with a youthful, dynamic spirit. Its ancient walls guard cobblestone streets leading to enchanting squares like Piazza 4 November, where Fontana Maggiore and San Lorenzo Cathedral create a scene of pure poetry. And for chocolate lovers, the Euro Chocolate Festival turns the city into a paradise of flavors, where each bite is an invitation to indulge in bliss. Naples pulses with life in every corner. The narrow streets of its historic center overflow with authenticity, where colorful laundry sways in the breeze and the irresistible aroma of true Neapolitan pizza wafts from traditional stone ovens. The city also serves as a gateway to two of Italy's most breathtaking destinations: the haunting ruins of Pompeii, frozen in time by the fury of Mount Vesuvius, and the spectacular Amalfi Coast, where dramatic cliffs plunge into a mesmerizing blue sea. From Positano to Ravello, every village along the Amalfi Coast looks like a hand-painted masterpiece, with colorful houses perched on cliffs and winding roads revealing breathtaking views at every turn. The scent of lemon groves, the golden glow of the sun reflecting on crystal-clear waters, and the refreshing taste of limoncello make this region a dreamlike escape. The largest island in the Mediterranean seduces visitors with its pristine beaches, towering mountains, and cities steeped in myths and legends. In Agrigento, the Valley of the Temples resurrects the grandeur of ancient Greece, while Mount Etna, Europe's highest active volcano, looms majestically over the island, reminding us that nature here is as alive as its fascinating history. Rolling hills covered in vineyards and sunflower fields stretch as far as the eye can see, offering a perfect setting for those seeking serenity and beauty. Medieval towns like Siena and San Gimignano feel like they were lifted from a fairy tale, while Pisa, with its iconic Leaning Tower, attracts visitors from around the world. And of course, Tuscan wine, aged with the same care and passion that defines this land, is an invitation to toast to La Dolce Vita. Walking through Verona is stepping into the romantic atmosphere of Romeo and Juliet, where flower-adorned balconies and cobblestone streets whisper tales of eternal love. But beyond literature, the city enchants with its imposing architecture, including the Arena di Verona, a Roman amphitheater where grand performances echo centuries of culture and tradition. With white sandy beaches contrasting against impossibly clear turquoise waters, Sardinia offers a haven of peace and untouched beauty. But the island is much more than a beach destination. Its charming villages, ancient rock formations, and authentic culture make it a fascinating place for those seeking experiences beyond the obvious. Walking beneath Bologna's endless porticos feels like stepping back in time. This university city, home to the oldest university in the Western world, vibrates with a unique intellectual and artistic energy. Its historic center, dominated by the imposing Asinelli and Garisenda towers, hides charming squares, cozy trattorias, and the irresistible gastronomy of Emilia-Romagna, where the authentic ragu alla bolognese wins over every visitor's heart. Sophisticated and steeped in history, Turin surprises with its elegant architecture and aristocratic charm. Nestled along the Po River, the city enchants with its historic cafes, the grandeur of Piazza Castello, and the Egyptian Museum, one of the most important in the world. As the birthplace of Fiat, its influence on the automotive industry is undeniable. Yet Turin also seduces with the aroma of rich hot chocolate and the breathtaking Alps in the background, turning any visit into a cinematic experience. Genoa is an authentic and enigmatic port city. Its grandeur is hidden among narrow, labyrinthine streets, where Renaissance palaces stand side by side with bustling markets and the scent of fresh seafood. The Genoa Aquarium, one of Europe's largest, fascinates visitors of all ages, while the surrounding hills offer spectacular views of the Ligurian Sea. It's a city that constantly surprises, fascinates, and invites travelers to uncover its secrets around every corner. Refined and inviting, Parma is a delight for those who appreciate fine cuisine and artistic beauty. The city that gave the world Parmigiano Reggiano and Prosciutto di Parma is also a cultural hub, boasting historic theaters and a rich operatic tradition. Its elegant squares, like Piazza del Duomo, and its churches adorned with Renaissance frescoes make Parma an irresistible destination for those seeking sophistication and authenticity. Surrounded by the snow-capped peaks of the Dolomites, Trento is an alpine city where Italian and Austrian influences harmoniously blend. Its clean, organized streets are lined with imposing castles and lush vineyards, reflecting an exceptional quality of life. The Buonconsiglio Castle, with its medieval towers and stunning frescoes, transports visitors to an era of knights and kings, while the Christmas markets fill the streets with magical warmth in winter. The vibrant capital of Sardinia is an invitation to enchantment. Its golden beaches, such as the breathtaking Poeto Beach, contrast beautifully with the historic charm of the Castello district, where cobblestone streets wind between medieval fortresses and spectacular sea views. Spanish heritage is reflected in both the architecture and the flavors of the local cuisine, making Cagliari a fascinating destination for those seeking history, sun, and authenticity. A haven of luxury and romance, Lake Como is a mirror of water surrounded by charming villages and majestic mountains. Its shores are home to Renaissance villas and lush gardens, such as Villa Carlotta, where nature and art exist in perfect harmony. At sunset, the lake reflects golden and pink hues, creating a breathtaking spectacle for lovers of beauty and tranquility. One of the world's most spectacular mountain ranges, the Dolomites offer a landscape of towering peaks, lush valleys, and crystal-clear lakes. In winter, ski slopes attract adventurers from around the world, while in summer, hiking trails reveal breathtaking scenery. Whether exploring Lake Bray's emerald waters or witnessing the sunset over the Tres Cimes de Lovrideau, every moment in the Dolomites is pure magic. One of Italy's most moving spiritual destinations, Assisi exudes an indescribable peace. The birthplace of Saint Francis of Assisi, the town is home to the magnificent Basilica of Saint Francis, where Giotto's frescoes narrate the saint's life with unparalleled beauty. Its stone streets and reverent silence invite contemplation, making Assisi a place where faith and history intertwine sublimely. Small in size but immense in devotion, this town is renowned as the home of Saint Padre Pio, one of Italy's most venerated saints. Pilgrims from around the world visit its sanctuary, seeking solace and experiencing the intense spirituality that lingers in the air. The atmosphere of faith and hope makes this place a transformative experience for all who visit. Bergamo is where history and modernity harmoniously blend. The Città Alta, enclosed by Venetian walls, unveils a labyrinth of cobblestone streets, centuries-old churches, and elegant squares. The panoramic view from the Torre Civica is breathtaking, while the Città Bassa pulses with a modern energy, offering charming boutiques and cozy cafes. A perfect destination for those seeking Italy's medieval soul without sacrificing contemporary vibrance. Surrounded by imposing Renaissance walls, Lucca seems untouched by time. Its charming streets invite slow, leisurely strolls, revealing ornate churches and welcoming squares filled with history. Renting a bike and cycling along the top of the walls, with views of red-tiled roofs and the Tuscan hills in the distance, is one of Italy's most unforgettable experiences. Known as the Dying City, Civita di Bagnaregio appears to float atop a crumbling hill, accessible only by a long footbridge. Walking through its stone-paved alleys, past flower-covered homes and an almost mystical silence, feels like stepping into a lost world, where beauty defies the passage of time. If Pompeii amazes, Herculaneum fascinates. Even better preserved than its famous neighbor, this ancient Roman city, buried by Mount Vesuvius eruption, holds remarkable details. Vibrant frescoes, intricate mosaics, and homes that seem untouched by time. It's an extraordinary glimpse into everyday life in ancient Rome. In the heart of Sicily, one of the world's most grandiose archaeological sites rises against a deep blue sky. The Greek temples of Agrigento, with their monumental columns and sacred aura, transport visitors to the golden age of ancient Greece. At sunset, when the golden stones glow under the soft evening light, the landscape becomes pure magic. A hidden treasure in southern Italy, Paestum's majestic Doric ruins stand defiantly against time. Wandering between its ancient temples, with the Mediterranean breeze in the air, is a journey back to the grandeur of the classical world. One of Tuscany's most iconic landscapes, Val di Orcia stretches endlessly with rolling hills, dotted with lone cypress trees and golden vineyards. Medieval villages like Pienza and Montalcino appear like jewels amid the vast greenery, inviting travelers for wine tastings and serene moments of contemplation. a masterpiece of nature, reminiscent of Renaissance paintings. An island of fire and mystery, Stromboli showcases nature in its wildest, most awe-inspiring form. Here, the ground trembles beneath your feet, and at night, the active volcano erupts into fiery displays that illuminate the sky. Sailing around the island and watching this spectacle of lava and flames is a visceral, unforgettable experience. Italy's second-largest lake is home to floating jewels of exquisite beauty. The Borromean Islands, with their Baroque palaces and lush gardens, are a delight for art and nature lovers alike. Wandering through the statue-filled gardens of Isola Bella or soaking in the rustic charm of Isola dei Pescatori is an experience of pure enchantment.